Do others try to change you, who you are, how you are? If this applies to you, then keep watching. I'm Sharon Leanna. I'm here to show others it's okay to be perfectly imperfect, a little fucked up and all put together. If that's your kind of vibe, then subscribe now. What is it with some people trying to change us? Why is there always someone trying to modify who we are, how we are? Why are some people so unaccepting and self-righteous? They seemingly think it's okay to criticize, mock, or tear us down completely. Look down upon us from their throne as though we are somehow inferior to their lifestyle choices, their attributes. Whether it be for the money we earn, the way we look, dress, the way we act or think. Our goals, our ambitions, our values, our beliefs, sometimes they'll nitpick anything just for the sake of it. Why do we let them get under our skin? Why are these people even a blip on our radar? Their opinions of us truly mean fuck all in the scheme of things. We need to ask ourselves, do these people truly have any relevance to our lives, our future? Will their opinions of us change anything? Will they solve anything? Will their opinions mean anything to us in a year? Will these people mean anything to us in a year? Do they really mean anything to us now? We cannot allow anyone to belittle our hopes, our dreams, our ambitions. Allow them to have us questioning our likability, our worth, batter our self-confidence. We cannot let them make us feel ashamed of anything we are or are trying to become. It's often so hard to erase others' harsh words from our minds. We must free ourselves from the chains of their ridicule, judgments, potshots and teardowns. The thing about opinions is we all have one, and we've probably all at one time or another voiced them and soon regret it. But for the most part, we have the common sense and tact to withhold the verbal diarrhea from escaping us, turning everything around us to shit with our unwanted 2 cents worth. The good thing about others' opinions is they can only impact us if we allow them to, or more to the point, if we want them to. Others can only shake us or break us if we give them the power. And without that power, we become like Teflon. Their words just slide right off of us. Their words can only penetrate, get under our skin if we give energy to them. Whilst ever we focus our energy on only things that matter, they will eventually run out of steam. Often these kinds of people are only looking for a bite, seeking to get a rise out of us. But when they realize we just don't give a shit, they seek that feeling of power elsewhere. Don't let them change you. Don't let anyone distort your mind into thinking you are less than you are. Don't let anyone drag you down. So long as you are good and kind and true to who you say you are, and you can close your eyes every night with a clear conscience, you should never dull yourself down or change to please and appease. We should never have to water ourselves down for anyone. Let them take us at full proof or not at all. For years, I let others' opinions, their cut downs, get inside my head. I would read so much into everything. My self-confidence was shattered. I was forever second-guessing myself, my capabilities, my likability, my worth. Feeling as though I had to mold myself into something I just wasn't. Allow others to design who and how they thought I should be. I became bitter and exhibiting toxic traits myself, because unhappiness and negativity smothered me. It took much of my life to loosen the shackles, the hold other people's opinions had over me. Fight for me and the person I was becoming. And the thing is, most of these jokers whose opinions of me I took as gospel, they now have sweet fuck all relevance to my life. They were just part of my finding myself, my learning, my growth. A lesson in what I needed to work on within myself. A lesson on what toxic energy had made me become. Every connection, every association is either a blessing or a lesson. People come into our lives to test us, to challenge us, to step up and become better humans. But those who steal our sunshine are not good for us. We need to break free from living in the shadow of others' judgment. We cannot allow them to make us feel less than we are. We have the right to be all we can be. They don't have the right to dictate who we should be. We should accept ourselves for all our flaws, our quirks, all that we are. Quit dulling ourselves down, playing down our potential. None of us are perfect, even the blasted know-all, know-nothings of this world. So long as our morals are strong and we know who we are, that's all that matters. Others will always have too much to say, but that says more about them than it does about us. We're all the villain in someone's story. Does it make it true? Of course not. That's just the version from their perspective. We all have different perspectives. Sad part is most will never tell both sides of the story, and they will always leave out the bits about how good we were to them too. You know what? That's life. Not everyone will like us. Not everyone is meant to stay in our life, but life goes on. They're just not our people and we're not theirs. I'm a straight shooting person, never backward in coming forward. What you see is what you're going to get. Whilst I will never go out of my way to be mean to anyone, I no longer suffer fools or tolerate shit. I'm straight down the line, and that is too much for some people. Whilst I will keep others' confidences, I'm often told I'm too open a book. But it's my life, my story to tell. See, someone thinking that they have the right to filter what parts of my life that has no relevance to them that I choose to share totally baffles me. It's mine to be told and cannot impact them in any way. Yet some still think it's their place to try to tone down that side of my nature that is open and upfront. I don't put on acts for anyone. I am who I am. Point being, others can either accept us for who we are, or they can continue on with their lives without us. When you don't change, you are choosing, and it's okay to choose to be who you are. People can often get so caught up in making other people's lives and choices their business when it's really none of their business at all. Just like their opinions of us is none of ours. Then there are those who try to lessen who we are because of who they feel they are not. Those truly unhappy with themselves will often try to change who we are because they've yet to find the courage to focus on what they'd like to change about themselves. The hurt and insecure will often find faults in others. I know, because I was one of those people. Whilst ever my focus was on others, I was drowning out the demons whispering in my ear. It's only when we look deep within ourselves and address what's hurting us, what makes us dislike ourselves so much, that we find comfort in belittling, critiquing, tearing down others, whether openly or secretly. Only then can we begin to bloom into all that we are. We can never grow by shrinking others, nor should we give energy to those who feel big, making us feel small. They don't like us, so what? The sad part is they probably don't even like themselves. There comes a time where we have to draw a line in the sand of what we will and will not tolerate. What we allow continues. So long as we are not hurting others, we all have the right to make our own mistakes. It's our mistakes that teach us. We also have the right to choose who we give our time and energy to. And as the saying goes, we have to stop swimming across the ocean for those who will not jump a puddle for us. There is a lot to be gained by recognizing who breathes life into us and who sucks it from us. Don't become something you're not just to fulfill someone else's ideals. It's good to make others happy, but not at the expense of our own well-being. People pleasing becomes tiring and soul destroying. Just remember, you are enough as you are. Don't let any bastard change you. We will always have these kinds around. Crows always peck at the best fruit. Keep shining bright in all your fabulousness. Others can only block your light if you allow them to stand over you. Just do you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you've had others try to change you, let me know in the comments how you've dealt with it. I'd love to read them. If you'd like to see more real, raw, straight shooting videos from me, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any upcoming content. In the meantime, love, peace, and light to you.